What is going on, everybody? So apparently, Charlotte, do it with Flair, Ric Flair's daughter, might be getting a Divas title shot at Night of Champions. While no announcement has been made on Nikki Bella's opponent for Night of Champions, that is the event next month, the current plan is to have her defend the Divas Championship against Charlotte, according to reports from a couple of websites. But if you've noticed watching this whole Divas revolution on WWE, a lot of plans for the Divas division always change a lot, and especially as of lately. So right now, it could be Charlotte versus Nikki Bella for the Divas Championship at Night of Champions. And honestly, I would like it if Charlotte wins that match, because that would be pretty awesome. Maybe she could even make Nikki Bella look good in a match, which is hard to believe. But if it doesn't end up happening, I want her to defend it against someone of that caliber, whether it's Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Becky Lynch. I don't really know if I want Paige again, but I want someone like of those three that I just mentioned, the one that kind of kickstarted the Divas Revolution again in the Monday Night Raw. Next up is Stephen Amell is not yet done with the WWE, because on Twitter recently he had an exchange with Stardust. Of course, if you don't know what all this is about, Stephen Amell recently appeared in the latest pay-per-view for WWE, SummerSlam 2015, where he teamed up with Neville to take on Stardust and King Barrett. It was a pretty fun match. But as Stephen Amell tweeted out, saying that he's going back to work, keeping his stamina up and everything that goes into being a superstar in the WWE, because you never know if they call him back or if they're working another angle for him to have another match in WWE, whether it's at a special event or at Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, whatever it is. Stardust had to reply and, tell him that Amell would get wrecked if he went one-on-one with Stardust. And Amell, of course, tweeted back saying that, you're just all talk. I beat you on SummerSlam and all this. And I really like that these two guys are so into character. Stephen Amell being the whole Green Arrow thing, Stardust, Cody Rhodes as Stardust. It's especially the way Stardust is tweeting. It's so good. I really want to see this rivalry keep going, because I know WWE wrote off King Barrett as recently for him to shoot his movie, but I still want Amell and Stardust to do something, whether it's another match and it's one-on-one, and maybe Amell has his own signature move now. And maybe he can help cover up that purple bump that he got at SummerSlam. But it would be cool to see this keep going. Next up, we have WWE has big plans for Nia Jax's role with the company when she makes her appearance. If you don't know, it was recently said that The Rock's real-life cousin, Nia Jax, is expecting to make her NXT television debut, as the company has been airing a bunch of vignettes hyping her arrival, which, if you don't know what vignettes is, it's just promos, basically video packages showing what she's capable of doing in the ring. WWE plans to build her up as a huge monster in the company, similar to the way TNA presented Awesome Kong. And if you don't remember Awesome Kong in TNA, she was a beast. Literally, physically, metaphorically, all the above. And if they're doing this for Nia Jax, I've seen Nia Jax, like some of her videos of her in the ring skills. She's amazing. She's great. She's gonna be such a monster on NXT, and that's what they're kind of missing, because with the superstars, the males, they have their monster figures, their character gimmicks or whatever. But the women, you never really had that. You had Beth Phoenix, you had Chyna, but you haven't had it as of recently. So it'd be cool to see it once again. Next up, we have Sasha Banks says she's not really injured. There was reports going around that with Sasha Banks having her match against Bayley at WWE NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, that she got injured during the match. But Sasha Banks took to Instagram to basically state, I'm not injured, I'm an effing boss, I'm legit, and I'll see y'all doing something. I don't know what she was talking about, but other than that she's just okay. That's cool, because I wouldn't want to see Sasha Banks sidelined, because she's a great wrestler. And she's the one that everybody likes on Team Bad. No one really likes Tamina or the other one. Naomi, that's her name. Everybody just wants Sasha Banks. And hopefully she can do a singles run later on. Right now I know they're trying to do this Divas factions and whatnot. But it's great to hear that Sasha Banks is not going to be leaving anytime soon, because it'd be too short for her just to get injured just like that. And lastly, Nikki Bella comments on rumors about her title reign. She took to Twitter saying, "When you are succeeding, everyone will talk about you and your success, good or bad. Don't believe in anything or everything you read." Now, this is basically because of a rumor that's been popping up online that John Cena kind of, you know how he's the face of WWE, he has a lot of power behind the scenes, that he kind of meddled some of the stuff for the Divas storyline and everything to kind of keep the title on Nikki for as long as she has had it. And I don't know. I mean, you never really know with these kind of stuff. You don't know if they're real. You don't know if they're fake. It's just how you perceive it. If you want to believe in the bad things in WWE and John Cena, you'll probably think that he did meddle and make WWE keep the title on Nikki for as long as she has had it. But if you believe the good things and the good in people, you believe, oh, it's probably fake. Maybe this is the way they wanted to keep it going, and because she's gonna get knocked down before she gets that title of being the longest reigning Divas champion.